Migraine headaches. It blows my mind how many people I see suffering with migraines, headaches, and neurological pains. All because they think there's absolutely no solution out there to permanently get rid of them. So when it comes to migraine headaches, there's two options that people usually take, okay? And it's usually the easiest option, the quickest option. And that option is usually some type of painkiller, a Tylenol, an Aleve, an Advil, something to take care of the pain when they're in that acute crisis mode, okay, when they're actually having that migraine. Now, this is perfectly fine if you have a migraine maybe once a year because of a situation or a couple times a year. But typically what I see is these problems develop from once or twice a year or once a month. They become daily events or multiple times per week, and the problem is there and the problem gets worse every single day, okay? So these are things you become dependent on, the Advil, the Tylenol, the painkillers, without addressing the root cause of the problem. So you always keep getting these migraines. Now, the nature of chronic disease is this. The nature of chronic disease is that if you don't take care of the problem correctly by addressing the root cause of the problem within, illness always gets worse. It always becomes more frequently, it always becomes more intense, and the duration becomes longer, okay? So this is a story I typically hear from my patients. Patients usually say, well, I used to get migraines only once a year or a couple times a year, but now what happens is when I get them, the frequency of them is more frequent. So instead of once or twice a year, I get them every month. I get them a couple times a week now, okay? Or they'll say the intensity. They used to be a 1 out of 10 on a pain scale. 10 being the worst absolute pain, 1 being nothing at all. They used to be a 1 out of 10, they say. Now, whenever I get them, they're a 9 out of 10, a 10 out of 10. It totally debilitates them, okay? And the final thing that I usually see change is the duration. So before they used to get a migraine, it used to last only half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Now, when they get the migraine, it lasts a complete day. They're debilitated in bed. They need absolute silence, darkness, no one talking to them, no one bothering them, okay? So this is the cycle of chronic disease, and it just gets worse and worse, and you get sicker and sicker every second of every day unless you address the root cause of the problem. So here at New Leaf Homeopathic Medicine, that's what we strive to do, and that's what we do when we correct migraine headaches and neurological type headaches, okay? We've done well over 40 to 50 cases that have been permanently corrected with homeopathic medicine. All of them were different medicine, or the majority of them were different medicines that they needed to correct their problems. But these people live free of migraines now, and they live a healthy, strong life, okay? So contact us if you guys are suffering with this, or if you know somebody suffering with this, and take back control of your health, okay guys? That's why I became a homeopath, and that's why I do what I do, to help people get back control of their health and to live healthy, fulfilling lives. All right? Thank you very much, guys.